Welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hello everyone, I am Mike.
And my name is Sydney, and today we are going to be exploring our topic, A Little Room Magic, Part A. So I think we're going to be talking a little bit about, our rooms and how to keep them tidy, how to keep them clean, right? Tidy just means we're keeping things nice and organized, making sure our laundry is folded, our books are on the shelf, our shoes are kind of matching up, our socks are folded into one another.
I meant to do that too, yeah.
Yeah, how about you? Are you someone who tends to keep your room and your space kind of tidy?
Yeah,
Sounds like maybe not.
Well, I live alone. I live with my wife. I don't live with my mom or dad. So I'm not quite sure it would be okay for when my mom and dad were in charge.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. There are no mice living in my bedroom.
Listen,
and I think that's a good thing.
That's key.
Yeah,
that's key.
So it's not terrible.
Not terrible.
But yes, I think maybe once a week, often on the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, I should fold these things. I have a problem of washing things, folding them, and then putting them on top of the thing that they should be in.
I think that's don't we all do that? I do the same thing.
It's convenient,
right?
right?
It's very
but
convenient.
then you end up wearing the same 3 shirts and
True.
3 pairs of underwear because you don't put them back.
Yeah.
I vacuum, at least once a week.
Okay.
So that's good.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
I have a big pile of books next to my bed, but that's kind of organized.
Now let me ask you, do you make your bed every morning?
What do you mean by make?
Like get the sheets in the right corners, fix the comforter, fluff up the pillows.
No. I don't leave it in a pile.
Okay.
I usually stand at one end and I do that.
Okay,
and
you
if
do
it's
the one
kind of
shuffle.
straight,
Yeah.
I'm done.
And then you're done.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't tuck.
No tucking.
No,
You're not
I
a
don't tuck.
tucker.
Well, my wife actually hates it when it's tucked.
Okay,
When
I
we
see.
get to a hotel, the first thing she'll do is pull the sheets out.
Understandable.
So I'm not allowed to tuck.
Yeah.
And I'm also lazy.
Okay.
So that works for me.
No tucking, lazy. Okay. Well, you know what? That's okay. Me, my parents always taught me to kind of, make my bed in the morning, as that kind of sets the tone for the rest of my day.
It's true.
So Mom and Dad, I hope I'm making you proud. I'm trying.
Okay,
I'm trying to be good, I'm trying.
I saw in the old movies in the army, they would take a coin and bounce it on the bed because everything was so tight.
Oh, yeah.
Is your bed like that?
It's not that great.
Not that
My
good.
dad is a veteran, so his was probably like that when he was in the Marines.
So you
Shout
learned
out,
from
but
a soldier.
I did. I did.
All right. Well, let's find out how to have a little room magic and get our rooms tidy or even amazingly clean, depending on what your style is. Let's check the dialogue out.
Carol's dad is checking on her in her room.
Why isn't your room tidy yet? Your things are all over the place.
Not everything. My dirty clothes are in the laundry basket and the clean ones are in the closet.
That's a step in the right direction. Why are your pillows and blanket on the floor?
All right, so yes, we're talking about rooms and spaces, the places that you live, and part A, our dialogue for today, is a dialogue between Dad and Carol, so a father and a daughter, and our title here is A Little Room Magic. Now, I wish I could use magic to just clean my room by waving a wand like Harry Potter, but
that would be so nice, wouldn't it?
can't.
I know. Yeah, so we are talking about a little room magic, and the word magic here, magic is a noun. So when we talk about magic, we're typically talking about the power of making something happen by using mysterious or maybe even supernatural forces, right? Or doing something special that we may not be able to fully understand. But in this case, room magic, basically we're talking about transforming the room from one thing into another, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's start. So here we have Carol's dad is checking on her in her room. Or he's checking on her, kind of going in, seeing what's up with her, what she's doing.
Yeah, you can check on someone if you just sort of say, hey, how you doing? How's your day? I'm checking on on you, or it could be more like an inspection when her dad's there. All right, is your bed made? Is your room clean? Are your clothes all put away? So you're like looking at things carefully, you're examining things. We'll find out as we begin our dialogue, and well, it seems like it might be that second kind of checking. He says, why isn't your room tidy yet? So he didn't just pop in to say, hi, Carol, how are you? Did you have a good day at school? I'm your dad. I love you so much. No, he's kind of making sure that she is doing her chores, doing her jobs, keeping her room clean or tidy, and it isn't. So he asks, why? Why isn't your room tidy yet? Your things are all over the place. So I get the feeling he probably asked her to clean the room earlier.
Yeah.
And now she's in there, but it's
She
not
still
clean.
hasn't done it. Yeah.
It's not tidy. And when things are tidy, it's similar to clean, but tidy generally means things are put away where they should be. There isn't stuff just everywhere. All right, so when you tidy your room, you put your books back on the bookshelf, your clothes where they go. You might make your bed. You might take that glass of water that's been next to your bed, put it back in the kitchen, just kind of organize things. Yeah. We often say clean, but clean can also mean, of course, washing things with soap and water. Yeah. When you're tidying, you're not doing that. You're just putting things away back to where they should be so that the other spaces don't have stuff all over them. All right, let's go over to Tina. She's a very tidy lady, and she's got lots of good stuff to tell us about.
Hello, I'm Tina. 你们的爸爸妈妈会定期检查你们的房间吗？对话中 ，Carol 的爸爸正在他的房间查看情况。爸爸问 Carol 为什么房间还没整理好，东西到处都是。看来 Carol 爸爸不太高兴呢。刚刚对话提到的单字有 magic 名词魔法。Tom showed some magic at the party. Tom 在派对上施展了一些魔法。Tidy 形容词整洁的。Emma's desk is always tidy and clean. Emma 的书桌总是整洁又干净。文法的部分提到了 check on 查看确认状况，这是一个不可以分的动词片语，用来确认或关心某人事物是否一切正常。我们来看看这两个例句。第一个 Can you check on Grandma and see if she's okay? 你可以去看看奶奶是否一切安好吗？第二个例句 Let's check on the soup in the pot. 我们去看看锅子里的汤是否已经好了。All over place 遍布某地。比如说 There are books all over Jack's room. Jack 的房间里到处都是书。接着我们回到对话当中。
All right, so Dad is checking on Carol, his daughter, and her room is a little messy. She was supposed to tidy it up, but as Dad said, everything is all over the place. It is not tidy. But Carol disagrees.
She does. She says, not everything. Not everything, Dad. Not everything. My dirty clothes are in the laundry basket and the clean ones are in the closet. All right, so maybe her room is a little bit messy, but it sounds like she has her own system. She kind of knows where things are. Dirty clothes are where they should be in the laundry basket, and the clean ones are kind of over here in the closet. So might be a little bit messy, but in her eyes, maybe not that messy.
That's right. My clean clothes sometimes take a week to find their way to the closet. If her clean clothes are not that old, then that's a good thing. And as her dad says, yeah, putting the dirty laundry where it should go to be washed, putting the clean clothes away, that's a step in the right direction. This is a good phrase to use. When you're doing something well, you haven't finished the job, but you're starting off well, you know? So I'm going to get in shape this year. So January 1st, I'm going to the gym. That's a step in the right direction. It doesn't mean I'm going to be strong and healthy in 2 days, but I'm kind of starting things right. I'm showing that I'm doing things well so far up until now. So that's a step in the right direction. That's a good start. Her dad then notices, why are your pillows and blanket on the floor? Okay, that's definitely not where they should be.
Yeah, that's a great question. Pillows and blanket obviously belong neatly and tidily on the bed, not on the floor.
Some people might sleep on the floor for a strange reason.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably just another sign that she didn't tidy the bed.
Probably, all right. And we do have our vocabulary word here, which is the word direction.
Yes.
Yeah, and direction is a noun. So typically when we talk about direction, that just means the course along which someone or something is moving, or where someone or something is going. But in this context, like you said, it means you're doing the right thing, you're on your way, you're going in the right direction. You're taking the good first steps to essentially reach your end goal.
Absolutely. And you guys are taking a step in the right direction to improving your English by joining us in this dialogue. And we'll all take a step in the right direction and head over to Tina. She will never steer us wrong.
Carol 反驳爸爸，不是全部东西都散乱各地，他的脏衣服在洗衣篮里，干净的在衣柜里。爸爸说，那算是朝正确的方向迈进了。不过他发现枕头和毯子都在地上。好哦，那对话里提到了 direction 是名词，指的就是发展的方向、趋势。比如说 The company is moving in a good direction. 这家公司正朝着好的方向发展。那我们赶快回到对话，看看接下来的发展吧。
All right, so far we have Carol and her dad, right? Carol is in her room. Her dad kind of peeks in, notices that she hasn't really tidied up. It's not really clean. At least it's not clean enough or tidy enough to his standard, I guess. And Carol's like, well, you know, I kind of know what I'm doing. Things are not as bad as they seem. So I guess we kind of have to see what steps Carol takes to kind of get in the right direction of getting her room nice and tidy.
That's right. Clothes in the right place, bed stuff on the floor. It's kind of 50-50 right now. She's halfway to making her dad happy, and we're halfway through our dialogue. Let's read the second part.
I forgot to put them back on the bed after I changed my sheets.
How could you forget?
I spotted my messy desk and started to clean it up.
Okay. I'll let you continue, but I'll be back.
Don't I know it?
All right, we are back, and Carol is still trying to tell her dad that her room is very tidy. Some of it is. She is telling the truth. Some of it is, but some of it is not really tidy. In fact, her dad just noticed that the pillow and the blankets, everything that should be on the bed, is on the floor, and that is not where it should be. What does Carol have to say about this, Sydney?
All right, Carol says, I forgot to put them back on the bed after I changed my sheets.
But the bed is not made. This is not something you forget. You can just see that it has not been done. And that is what Dad says. How could you forget? It's kind of like coming out of the shower and saying, oh, I forgot to put my clothes on. How could you forget to do that?
Exactly.
It's so easy to see.
Yeah. All right. And Carol says, I spotted my messy desk and started to clean it up. Okay, so she spotted her mess. I guess her desk was a little bit messy and she wanted to clean that.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm picturing, all right, she changes her sheets, right? She takes the pillow off the bed, the blanket off the bed. She's got fresh sheets on the bed.
Gets the new
and then
stuff.
she gets a little bit distracted.
Walking into your room.
Right?
Oh, look at my desk.
And she sees her desk. She says, okay, let me forget about the bed and let me focus on my desk.
I do this sometimes.
You know, that sounds like a pretty typical child. So I guess I can believe her.
Often with the laundry, I hear the machine's over. I'll go, oh, but then I notice the living room's messy and I'll do that on the way. Okay, all right. I kind of understand that. And she was also trying to do something else to tidy up,
That's
right?
true.
Tidy the desk. It's not like she just decided to read comic books or play video games. But yes, she spotted her desk. She spotted that the desk was very messy. When you spot something as a verb, I spotted this or we spotted that, yesterday. That basically means you see something. Something out there catches your attention, it catches your eye, and now you're looking at it and paying attention to it. So it might be something kind of unusual and surprising. You know, we spotted a bright green bird down in the park or something. We don't see green birds like that. That was interesting. Hey, look! That's Bob. That's my friend. I can see his baseball cap that he always wears. I spotted Bob over there in a crowd of people. I saw him. It caught my eye. It caught my attention. So in this case, she saw the desk. Oh, look, there's the desk. It's so messy. I should do something about it. I spotted that it's time to go to Tina.
Yeah, let's do it. There she is.
Carol 又继续为自己辩驳。换了床单之后，他忘记把枕头和毯子放回床上了。爸爸反问：怎么会忘记？原来他注意到乱七八糟的书桌后，就开始收拾书桌，把枕头和毯子给忘了。那单字这里呢是 spot 动词，指的就是发现、注意到。Marcus spotted a special bird in the forest. Marcus 在森林里发现了一只特别的鸟。接着我们回到对话当中。
All right, so Carol is in the middle of cleaning up her room in many different ways all at the same time.
Yeah.
I think this is what the dad was complaining about. You know, the bed isn't made, but she said, I'm cleaning up the desk, then I'll continue with the bed. So she's doing it just in her own way.
She's going in the right direction.
That's right. She's going in the right
getting
direction.
There.
She's following her own schedule.
Yeah.
So dad is smart. He kind of sees that, okay, she's not being lazy. She's not just in here playing on her phone or, you know, watching TV. So I'll just leave her to it. Okay, he says, I'll let you continue, but I'll be back. So continue with the work in whatever way you're doing it. I don't understand you, Carol, her dad is thinking, but you are doing the work. So continue with that, but I'll be back. That's kind of like, I will check later.
Yeah.
And he's not saying, but he means, I want everything to be finished when I come back.
Exactly. And then Carol says, don't I know it?
Ooh.
All right. I wonder if she said that with a bit of a sarcastic
Don't
tone
I
or a
know
little
it?
bit of attitude in her voice, Carol.
Dad.
I don't know. But typically when we say, oh, don't I know it? That just means you know for sure. You're 100% certain. Like, oh, I'll be back. Don't I know it means, yeah, I'm expecting you. I'm fully expecting you to come back. And I know that when you do come back, I know that you're expecting that my room should be all nice and tidy and cleaned
Exactly.
up. Yeah.
Don't I know it means I really know it. There you go. All right, let's go over to Tina one last time.
爸爸让 Carol 继续整理房间，但他说我还会回来检查哦。Carol 就说你不说我也知道。你们会这样对爸妈说话吗？那这里有一个文法哦 ，Don't I know it？ 我当然知道，这是一个口语用法。举例来说 ，Coffee is expensive these days。最近咖啡很贵。Don't I know it？ I spend so much money on it every month。我当然知道，我每个月花很多钱在咖啡上。接着我们回到对话当中。
All right, so we have learned today, we've been following Carol and her dad, and her dad kind of walks in the room, doesn't really greet her too much, and says, hey, how come your room isn't tidy? Why is it not clean? Why is there stuff all over the floor? Carol kind of gently corrects him and says, well, not everything, right? My dirty laundry is over here, my clean clothes are over here. But she's, like you said, she's kind of 50-50, like some stuff is kind of tidy, some stuff isn't, I guess.
But she was moving in the right direction,
Yeah,
right?
she's
She was
getting
getting
there.
it cleaned in her own way. Dad seemed happy with that, and hopefully when Dad comes back, as he said he would, the room will be completely perfect. It will be beautiful, it will be tidy, it will be all squared away. It will be all organized. Well, that's all the time we have for today, but we have another dialogue about rooms tomorrow. Don't worry. Now we have a clean room. We will be reorganizing the room. Did you do this when you were a kid? Sometimes put your bed over here and your desk over there, and you're like, oh, it's a whole new room.
Exactly. I did that to make it feel like a whole new room.
It was
I did.
fun. It was
I
fun.
did.
You could do it every year or two. So we're going to be doing that kind of thing, trying to bring your furniture and move things around to create a new space for you to enjoy. And we would enjoy you coming back to join us for that. So please do. Bye-bye.
Carol's dad is checking on her in her room.
Why isn't your room tidy yet? Your things are all over the place.
Not everything. My dirty clothes are in the laundry basket and the clean ones are in the closet.
That's a step in the right direction. Why are your pillows and blanket on the floor?
I forgot to put them back on the bed after I changed my sheets.
How could you forget?
I spotted my messy desk and started to clean it up.
Okay. I'll let you continue, but I'll be back.
Don't I know it?
最后，我们来复习一下今天课文里的单字文法。单词的部分 ，magic 名词魔法 ，tidy 形容词整洁的 ，direction 名词方向趋势发展的方向趋势 ，spot 动词发现注意到。文法的部分 ，check on 查看确认状况 ，Can you check on the dog？你可以去查看一下那只狗的状况吗 ？Let's check on the cake in the oven。我们去看看烤箱里的蛋糕是否已经好了。All over place， 遍布某地。There are toys all over the floor。地板上到处都是玩具。Don't I know it？ 我当然知道。It rains so much in this city。这座城市很常下雨。Don't I know it？这点我再清楚不过了。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一次再见喽，拜拜。
Out with the old and in with the new. What used to be old dormitories, places where several people lived together, has now become an epicenter of creativity and art. Today, we will introduce Greenray. Greenray is a marketplace redeveloped from 12 old buildings. These buildings used to be the dorms for Taiwan Water Corporation's workers. Now, they are a collection of designer and art stores. The marketplace sells handmade goods, art pieces, and accessories. You can also stop for a snack or a drink after a great day of shopping. Plus, you can even make your own perfumes. Greenray hopes to promote the brilliance and talent of Taiwanese artists. So, if you consider yourself a connoisseur of the arts, you should definitely visit Greenray.